So the wife goes to the car and was acting like she's going to bring some of the things in. And then he goes to the car as well, acting like he's about to help his wife get some things to bring in. So like I said, he won a settlement of like $500,000, maybe a little bit more, but I think it was $500,000, right? And he went outside to write a check for $50,000 to give his friend, just knowing that his friend was going to be there for him in a time of need. Do you evaluate your friends? Do you know the friends that are loyal to you? Let me bring up a scenario that actually happened to someone that I know. You know, someone I know, a friend of mine, very close friend of mine, came into some money, lawsuit. Won the case, got over $500,000. So he wanted to test his friendship to one particular person that he's known for a while. And he calls his friend up and said, hey, I'm 2 months behind on my rent. Things fell short. I'm unable to pay. And I have to be out the house in the next 48 hours. Me and my wife and kids need a place to stay, and I was just hoping and praying that you would accept us in for maybe a month or two. I'll be able to help, with you guys paying your rent or something. I can help, the little that I can do, if you would just give me some time to get myself together. So the friend was like, come by, we can talk more about it. Let me run it by my wife, and we all can talk about it. So they end up meeting up later on that night or evening. So he goes by, talks to his friend. His friend's wife was right there, and explained exactly in detail, what he said he had going on. So he told his friend, hey, my wife and my kids are coming too, so we all can be in one room if needed. So the friend said, nah. He said, I'm going to extend my home and our love to you and your family. So what we're going to do, they had 3 girls and 2 boys. So 3 girls shared a room and the 2 boys shared a room. So what he did was, the 3 girls that had one room, he let them stay in that room. The 2 boys end up sleeping in the room with him and his wife. The owner of the house, his friend, him and his wife, the boys slept in their room. Now, they had another room, which is like, it's a room above the garage. I believe that's what they call a frog, right? So they made that like a media room, like a game media room. So they were like, well, we could take some things out of that and put it in the garage and set like an air mattress up for you over up there, just so your kids can have an extra room if they need a room to go sleep in, instead of being in one room. So the friend later on turned around and said, hey, you know what, we're gonna have their daughters come sleep in their one bedroom, their master bedroom. They're gonna have the daughters and the son sleep in that room, because the room was pretty big. It's like a suite. They had a really nice house. So the friend's like, nah, you don't have to do that. We just need one room. He's like, nah, we're going to go ahead and let y'all. It's only going to be a month or 2. So he calls his wife, says, hey, you need to come over here because they're actually going to let us stay here. We want to show our appreciation and thank you guys for all that you're doing. So the wife comes over and talks to them, and his wife and his friend's wife started talking. Like, girl, I know sometimes it happens like that. We all got to have somebody we can lean on and depend on, blah, blah, blah. So they were so cool with it and so natural about being able to help. Being able to help. And so the wife goes to the car and was acting like she's going to bring some of the things in. And then he goes to the car as well, acting like he's about to help his wife get some things to bring in. So like I said, he won a settlement of like $500,000, maybe a little bit more, but I think it was $500,000, right? And he went outside to write a check for $50,000 to give his friend, just knowing that his friend was going to be there for him in a time of need, giving up 2 of the bedrooms just so him and his family can have a place to stay and be comfortable. He was willing to get uncomfortable to make somebody else comfortable, which is his friend and his friend's wife and kids. God, that's what I call a friend. If y'all don't have friends like that, I don't know what y'all got. I got 2 friends like that I know I can call if something were to have gone down like that. I got two that I know that would be there. I do. That's a beautiful thing. Just thinking back on it, it's a beautiful thing to know that you have, genuine friends that, will be there in your corner whenever you need them. Mm-hmm. But I say that to say, reevaluate the people around you. Do you have friends or do you have associates? Do you have friends or do you have associates? Do you have friends or do you have associates? Do you have friends, real friends or associates? Find out.